What's up, guys? Today we're back with another video, and today we're here customizing and reviewing the Uranus LozSpeed. Discounted for about $800,000, and the reason I bought it is because I like the stock wheels, and in the car mate the stock wheels are black, and you get a free livery. So I wouldn't have bought this thing if the stock wheels weren't a color I'd usually go for. So yeah, kind of get to test it out here. I don't think it does not have HSW, at least not to my knowledge. Um, It looks kind of cool. I think it's based off the Sierra Cosworth, some sort of year Sierra Cosworth. Definitely looks like it. But start with maxing it out, gonna be about $200,000. Just remember, I am starting out with 5 million. Just to kind of keep track how much all of this is. Can actually get quite low. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and limo those out real quick. Respray, not mud guards, respray, silver. Now, what is the secondary color on this thing? Is there like stitching? It is stitching, at least for now. Okay. Crew emblem goes on the hood, and livery-wise, you got none. You got white body stripe, you got double body stripe, you got LozSpeed detailing. LozSpeed detailing alt, okay. Retro rally, atomic racing, zero gas, Pizwasser touring, Chapal rally team, Redwood racing, and that's it. Okay. Can I do something with this trim? Or whatever that would be. Because it's kind of messing up some of these liveries, I feel like. Like, the Pisswasser one. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. So I think we're gonna go atomic racing here. Yeah, sure. I don't see how black is gonna come into this, but it might. Respray. What if we go a primary of a black? Not gonna lie, that kind of goes hard. Could go a white, which looks better. I think we're gonna go white for now, with possibly a black secondary, because then that could act like the trim could act as like a secondary color in a way. Like the body trim. I just went through all that, and Loki didn't even look at a color. Yeah, I could just say that the secondary color, that the body trim is secondary color. I think white is gonna be the best look here, at least. What also does the interior? Ultra blue is close to that atomic blue. I feel like I'd rather bring out the blue and the yellow than hide the blue or the yellow. I'd rather hide the white than the blue or the yellow. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hide the white. And then just go with secondary color of a black. Okay. I think that is good. Let's do lights real quick. Definitely go xenon. Neon back inside. Color. Do we want to go a blue? Do we want to go a yellow? I feel like yellow could be kind of nice. I just don't know what else. I feel like a yellow for now. And then we could go like a yellow tire smoke. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Okay, bumpers. You got front bumpers, you got, damn, there's actually quite a lot. Lip splitter, removed intake, oh I see. Kind of smooths it out, which I don't really like. You got additional intakes, which are actually kind of cool. Gen 2 bumper, plastic LozSpeed splitter, painted LozSpeed splitter. Okay, I actually kind of like the look of that. Race splitter, rally bumper, rally package, resto mod bumper, resto mod rally bumper. Okay, I think we're gonna go the painted LozSpeed splitter here. Looks kind of cool. Front or rear bumpers, you got stock, you got rally pins, you got resto mod bumper, which looks nice. Resto mod with diffuser, resto mod Mark II, resto mod Mark II with diffuser, or the tuner bumper. Okay, I think we come back to that. The front still has trim, so I don't think I want to go the resto mod. Exhaust, I do want to change, get that, because that is an ugly exhaust. You got the twin exhaust, no. Round exhaust, probably not. Twin round, no. Quad exhaust, dude, these are bad. Tuner exhaust, finally something that looks decent. Tuner titanium tip, twin tuner, twin titanium, race exhaust out the side. You got side exits, okay. I think we're gonna go the twin tuner. And then bumper wise, we're going to go. I kind of like, but the resto mod gets rid of the trim, which I don't like. So I think we're gonna go the tuner bumper. Yeah. So on the front bumper, does the resto mod gets rid of the trim. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the trim though. Kind of like the look. Headlight covers. Alternative badge. Okay. Headlight wiper. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Circular headlight covers. Half headlight covers. Squinting. Ooh. Yellow headlight glass. Okay. The wipers are kind of cool. Not the circle, not the half. The squinting is also kind of cool. Yellow is also kind of cool. Kind of want to go the yellow. Nah, no. I kind of like the squinting, but at the same time, I just kind of want to go the headlight wiper, something kind of simple. Yeah. I think that's fine. Hood, got stock, vented. Vented hood with cowling. Oh, I see. Uh, rounded vented hood. Vented hood with duct. Aggressive vented hood, which actually I kind of like the look of that. You got resto mod hood. What the hell? Air intake hood. LozSpeed package. Rally package. And then stock. I think we're gonna go the aggressive vented hood here. Looks the best to me. Lights were good, livery's good, lost theft good, mirrors got stock, secondary, touring, painted touring, race mirrors, classic mirrors. I like the look of the race mirrors. Mud guards, you got none, you got plastic, red, or secondary. All those stick out on the rest of mod. Oh, that's dumb. So we're gonna go none. Plate wise, we can go a black on yellow. I kind of want to bring more black into this build to really kind of tie in with the wheels. Respray, you got that done. Roll cage, you got none. You got half roll cage. Dash dodger. I think this is in the secondary color. You got padded dash dodger. You got race roll cage, and the padded race. I'm gonna go the padded race roll cage. Roof accessories. Okay. Stock, you got aerial, race aerial, vortex generator, plastic louvers, painted louvers, roof lights, roof rack, roof lights with rack, off to the track, and that is it. Okay. I kind of want to go the louvers, but at the same time I don't. I feel like that is a bit ugly. I think we're gonna go the vortex generators. I kind of want to come back to that once we get the spoiler done, which is the next thing I asked. Okay, you got the lip spoiler Mark II, low level spoiler, LozSpeed spoiler. What the hell? LozSpeed with lip, twin LozSpeed spoiler, triple downforce spoiler, or the race spoiler. If I was going something stupid, I'd go this. But I'm not trying to go something stupid. So we're gonna go the lip spoiler. Now, in terms, does that change the louver situation at all? Not really, but I do feel like it needs something back there. Sunstrip got plastic, primary, secondary, race. I think we're just gonna go primary there. Wheels, not gonna really change those besides the stuff I can. Roof accessories. Could go plastic. I actually kind of like the louvers, and I think I like them in plastic more. I think the white was kind of throwing it off for me. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I'm gonna go with the plastic louvers. Wheels, you got not gonna change the type. Yeah, those are stock black wheels. Okay. Wheel color can't change. Tires design can't change. Enhancements, we're gonna bulletproof those with a yellow tire smoke. Yeah, and that is it for the Uranus LozSpeed. Looks alright, to say the least. Doesn't look great, doesn't look terrible. I like the look of it. I don't know. I feel like if the stock wheels were white, that'd be better. But then again, I also wouldn't get rid of the body trim because you can't get rid of the side body trim, which sucks. But I think it looks good still. It definitely still looks good. Yeah, looks great for sure. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I think it's the wheels mainly that are kind of throwing this off, or it's just the car itself. I'm really not sure, but still, it looks great. I feel like, am I happy I bought it? Probably. I feel like it's a nice car to add to the collection. I mean, I kind of like the performance out of this thing. Wonder how it's gonna be in the dirt, because it is meant to be an off-road vehicle. Also kind of got to keep in mind that I don't have off-road wheels on this thing. But 800K, I would definitely recommend getting it from the car meet, because you do get a free livery, and obviously the stock wheels are black, which stock wheels look very nice on this thing. So yeah, I probably wouldn't get it from the website. Just take like a 2-minute drive or whatever. Just go down to the car meet and pick this thing up from there. And then you can also test drive it from there, see if you like it or not. Really kind of get a feel for it. So yeah, this thing is cool. I'm hoping the performance is good enough to make me like it. feel like the customization is actually pretty good. It's just I was trying to incorporate black into this build because of the wheels, which might have kind of probably threw this thing off, but I think it turned out better than I expected it would. And the fact that you can't get rid of the body trim kind of helps. Because then you're incorporating the color of the body trim into other areas of the car, which I think takes less of the attention away from the body trim, which is nice. Because with all the other black spots, like the louvers and the tires, my eyes aren't as, especially with the louvers, my eyes aren't as drawn towards that trim as they were before I customized the car. Because honestly, I thought the black was just part of the livery, but no, it was part of the car, which sucked, but I think it turned out fine. Colors are nice. That's really about it. I feel like the customization was good on this thing. Only if you could get rid of the trim on the side, then I feel like some of the bumper customizations could come into play. But since you really can't, then that is kind of where it falls apart. Because some of the bumper options, if you're trying to be consistent on the car, don't really work, since you can't get rid of the body trim on the side. I mean, so far it's feeling pretty good. Then again, I'm also going a lot more careful, because whenever I don't, I tend to drown the car. I mean, so far it's feeling pretty good. I'm liking it. I feel like if I set this thing up, like with off-road tires and all that stuff, I feel like it'd definitely do better, but I feel like I would like it a little bit more, at least in the dirt section. And it's cooked. Yep. Yep. Okay.
MMI, we expect the unexpected. I'll do my best. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
You gave me my cars back. What do you mean you couldn't help? So we're not going back across there. We're just gonna follow the road. Hopefully I get my car back over here. Please, let's go. And it spawned the direction I was roughly going to go in. We're just gonna follow the road here. Really kind of didn't turn out how I wanted it to. But I mean, for a rally car, I feel like this is a little bit of a better. Gosh, that bump. Yeah, that bump in the road really just kind of isn't a bad spot. It's right before a corner, and like it's in an area where you will end up building up speed. So it's kind of a recipe for disaster. So kind of gotta slow down there next time. I mean, it actually handles fairly well in the dirt. If I had off-road tires, it'd probably be okay. It would probably be phenomenal in the dirt. I mean, it's got a good speed, and pretty good handling in the dirt, which I feel like for a rally car is definitely needed. But you've also got the on-road sections of some rally courses that you also have to take into account. And so far it's dealing with the road pretty nicely. Is it gonna win you any races? No. Oh, the brakes like don't work, and then they just start working. Which, like, they'll get the job done, but they aren't really what you'd want. Cause like, for like the first half of the time you start from the time you start touching the brakes to the time you stop, the first half the brakes really aren't doing much, but the second half is where they kind of kick in and actually work. I was about to say, so I surprisingly came back fairly undamaged, but this is the second car, so yeah. Do I still have both headlights? I do. Okay. I mean, the headlights aren't terrible either. I feel like that is kind of awkward. But I mean, this isn't bad for headlights. Taillights, I think those are broken. They don't look broken, but they're probably broken. No, they aren't. Okay. Weird how they aren't lighting up, but I mean, is it $800,000 worth? Not really. Not really. I feel like if they'd want to discount it to an actual good price, $800,000 would have to be what it'd be normally. Because 800K is honestly too much. Customization's kind of there. I feel like I'd give it the customization point if you could end up getting rid of the side trim. If you could, obviously give it that, because you got the bumpers that can also get rid of the trim. But since you can't get rid of the side trim, but not give it the customization point, and the performance really, it was kind of good, but it wasn't as fast as I feel like a newer car you'd think would be. Because this is a fairly recently dropped car. I think either in the past one or two DLCs. I think it's two DLCs. Because I don't think it was in Safe House in the Hills. Agents of Sabotage. So it was with the garment, yeah, with the garment factory. So it was 1, 2, 3 DLCs ago. Damn, that actually feels kind of long. That feels long ago. So it's not that new, but I mean DLC wise, it is fairly new. Well, I guess since we're probably about, I don't know if you'd classify, since we're in this DLC, it'd be another DLC. So 4 DLCs ago, I guess. I just realized this thing's a 2-door. I would never have thought this would have been a 2-door, but I guess it is. It is a cool car. If you really don't care about the stock wheels that much, then you could probably make it better looking. But since I really like the stock wheels, and they aren't the dumb alloy color on this, I wanted to keep them, which kind of hindered the build a little bit. But I feel like if you want consistency, you might black wheels to tie in the trim with some stuff. Then just have the trim as a glaring issue on the car. I'm not sure, but yeah, cool car. Would I recommend it? Not really. Obviously, if you want if you really like the stock wheels and you don't want them in the alloy color, and you want them in like a black or a white, then probably pick this thing up through the auto shop. While they are a different color than alloy. So yeah, it's a cool car. Do I think it's $800,000 worth? No. By no means is it worth $800,000. Think if it were, $600,000, there's definitely an argument made. You can make an argument for it. I feel like 500K is a pretty good price for this thing. I'd say at most like $550,000, which is kind of pushing it, but like it is kind of worth it at the same time. Um, I think it's a cool car. Do I think everybody needs it? No. It's not one of those that you must buy, must get, everybody should have it. It's definitely not one of those cars, but I feel like if you either A, like the wheels, or B, want the car, then I feel like it's worth it this week. But 800K, I'll definitely consider not buying it. If you really really want it, then probably pick it up. But if you don't, if you're kind of on the fence, definitely would decide through the customization and performance. You could do the performance on your own time, just really, because some people might get a different feel for cars than I do. But you can see all the customization here. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.